Ahsoka starts and ends the same, so it kind of turns into an endless loop if you let it. Like, watch. Ahsoka, 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 Ahsoka. Ahsoka, Ahsoka, Ahsoka. Just kidding, guys. Hi. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. I even prevail over endless loops, folks. It's a crazy thing, and it's official. What else is official is Ahsoka is our next Galactic Legend. It's crazy. Let's talk about it in just 1 second. Huge shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. And if you want to support this channel for free, guys, all you gotta do is hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, comment, mount the algorithm. Let's go, folks. This is exciting times. We've just had a puzzle from, I'm guessing, Meatface came up with it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it was Crumb. Crumb has traditionally done those cool community puzzles, and they're all, you can find them in the event server, all the different things. I'm not going to go over how people solved it, because frankly, I didn't pay attention to that. I know the end result, and I know that a lot of people thought it was a really cool thing. Some people who don't like Meatface but still thought that the puzzle was really cool. So anyways, this is what they released, which is Orabesh, and someone translated it to say Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano is coming to the holo tables. It's pretty cool. It's a real thing. I'm not just speculating. I know that some people are gonna, they do clickbait and stuff. I try not to do that. There's even more though. So they also released this little thumbnail for Night Troopers. I'm guessing that's actually real, that's for real what's going to happen, but who knows for sure if CG's done. I think it is. This is a lot of work for just a throwaway graphic. It was kind of early on in all of that. And then they also just have bonus info. Ahsoka Tano should be Relic 9, which everyone's required at Relic 9 now, guys. We need Master Qui-Gon. We need his Padawan, Relic 9. We need everyone in the raid, Relic 9. We need Ahsoka Tano, Relic 9. We're moving into a new era, folks, and I know that I'm interested to see how accessible they make Relic 10 or Relic 8, Relic one of the numbers in between 8 and 10. So anyways, there's a lot of implications here, folks, beyond just the fact that everything costs Relic 9. I think it's funny that they took the opportunity, in fact, as they're like, hey, here's some bonus info. Here's a really expensive character. Like, you have to upgrade a character that you're probably content with her current gear level, and you're gonna have to bring her all the way to the uncomfortable level of 9. Right after you've probably already spent all of your Relic 9s on Kenobi and Qui-Gon. Or the raid. They're like, yay! Yay! Relic 9. Alright, so anyways, if they're gonna do the Ahsoka show, folks, there are a lot of really cool characters that they need to add, of course, and it's too much. So Jabba has what, like 4 characters? Leia has 4 characters, or was it just 3, like, new release characters? I think it was just 3 new release characters. Now, I guess Leia had 4. Anyways, lots of new release characters, but not a crazy number. Not like 10. So like, there's Force trainee Sabine. Like, it seems like they have to add her. Maybe not, but it seems like they have to. Like Hu Yang, the droid, bearded Ezra seems like a pretty fair approximation. Hera and or Jason, like they could leave those. I don't care, but those are like the light side. But then, like, what about the dark side? We have Baylan Skoll and his apprentice girl, the orange lightsaber duo. We have Morgan Elsbeth, Thrawn. We have the 3 Night Sisters who remind me of those girls in, what was it, Macbeth, where they're just like passing the eyeball amongst each other. It's creepy. And then honestly, like, I wouldn't have thought of Night Trooper. I mean, they're cool, but like, there's so many other characters to add. Like, how do you add all of these to, like, the Ahsoka show introduced a lot of new characters, and it seems like they're not going to require 10 new characters for this Galactic Legend. 10 new characters plus Relic 9 on Snips, just for good measure. So a requirement thing for Galactic Legend Ahsoka could easily be, so I just added 4 characters, new unlock characters. So, and they, honestly guys, this isn't I did not spend hardly any time thinking through exactly what characters should be on this list. This isn't like my prediction. I'm just saying, they could have 8 characters that we already have, that she's come in contact with at some point along her route to becoming a Galactic Legend that are relevant, and then add 4 new characters, because that's kind of what they've been doing, is adding new characters for these new Galactic Legends, and they've only added 4 at a time, so this seems cool, and we already know. I wouldn't have put Night Trooper down, but I think he's coming out really soon. He must be part of the requirements for Ahsoka, would be my guess. And Morgan Elsbeth was kind of, these characters are, it's not a stretch to think we're going to get those 4 characters, right? But it is a stretch to think we're not going to get any of the other characters. And so it makes me think, what if this time they just skipped a capital ship? What if this year they said, all right, you have enough capital ships, we don't like fleets anyways, and we're all just going to take a break this year, alright? Instead, you get a second Galactic Legend, and we're just going to make it so that Grand Arena is Galactic Legends only. But then they could have Baylan Skoll be the new Galactic Legend, especially a cool way to honor the character, the actor who died after the season was completed. Or Thrawn. I've been predicting Thrawn for a while. I thought when they announced the Death Trooper, I thought for sure the Night Trooper, or whatever it's called. I thought for a minute, I was pretty smug. I was like, I have been predicting Thrawn for a while, and clearly I wasn't right yet, at least. But we could have a GL Thrawn, or we could have a GL Baylan Skoll. That would be cool. And then they could require, Hera or Jason. They could, we could unlock bearded Ezra. We could have those hound creatures that they released. We could have the weird gladiator guy. We could even have the various pets in the movie or in the show. The hot lightsaber girl. There's a lot of options, and I'm just curious, folks. What do you think we're going to have? That it's exciting that we're getting Galactic Legend Ahsoka. We're going to have our first UFU Galactic Legend. Is that cool? Probably cool, I think. I like UFUs as well as any man, and we'll probably end up... I don't know, what are the characters you most want from the Ahsoka show, folks? It's been too long now. If you haven't seen the show, I'm sorry, I don't want to spoil things for you, but in the comments, guys, let me know. What are the 3 characters you would want the most? You already have Ahsoka released, and then we already know about the Night Troopers. It's gonna take me forever to merge that in my head. Who are the 3 you would most want included if you had to choose? You're like, okay, look, have to have these 3. For me, it would probably be Baylan Skoll and his hot apprentice girl, and bearded Ezra. That would be my 3. Let me know in the comments, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Zareth prevails.